Hello and welcome to Roll to One, your stop for all things TTRPGs. I'm Joe Van Hooser, and we're going to get right into tonight's episode of Laruusian Legends. Last time, the Silver Linings defended their HAL transport from an attack from two Dragonborn warriors and their mount, a blue dragon. They successfully defeated their foes and freed the dragon from whatever control it was under, and had dinner with the captain after a long day, and spent more days milling about and just enjoying the free time. We return to the 306 as they are one day from their target location of Thundomir. Sunrise tomorrow morning will be your arrival. The wind blowing all of your hairs, whoever is awake. Some of you may be asleep. And the day is yours to do anything if you would like to before you just wait. The captain is kind of conversing with some of his crew as he flies. Dylan is, of course, sorting the last of the mail. Lori's checking the engines out. Pretty standard day, like you all have been accustomed to over this 10-day trek. And the day is yours if you wish to do anything with it other than wait for your arrival tomorrow morning.
All right, Silver Linings, come to me. Need to get all things in order before we arrive in the city.
All right. Okay. Sure.
All right. I just want to make sure that we're all understanding what our goals are. As much excitement as I have to be going to the City of Dwarves, I am more interested in making sure that we procure the transport that we set out to do. This is a wonderful trip, and it seems that air travel is simple enough. But with all that we have going for us, I want to remind us of what I have in my possession. I have some sort of scroll from Yongro. We are headed to Erlin, which is the capital city of Yongro, to find this temple that is going to be able to translate or help us delve deeper into the understanding of one of these, or the mystery at hand. This scroll, then I pull it out, is crucial. There are two of them, and together they will free the dragons that are held in captivity.
What about this scroll? Holding up the fake one.
Yes.
Yes.
The world is at stake if this was to fall into the wrong hands. Just reminding you that is why it is on my person.
Okay.
But what about that?
That is the duplicate.
Is that not important?
Does it say the same thing?
That's the one.
wait.
That's the one
Wait
that
a
we will
minute, hold
show to people.
Ah, it's the thing.
Yes, the late Schwen made that one.
The thing.
The late Schwen. But I just wanted to remind us of why we are headed to Thundomir. As excited as I am for the place, this is the mission.
Yes.
Right.
So only
What
a
was
little
the
bit
mission?
room for games.
Sure, if we need to wait on transport, yes. And I put it back in my bag.
Okay.
Perfect.
Back in the bag.
Great.
How are we looking, Captain?
Everything is looking all right. We should arrive tomorrow at sunrise.
Wonderful. It's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure having you. Appreciate your aid in all of the few excursions we've had and fights. We would be not as well off had you not been here. So we appreciate you.
My friend Schwen would have said something like, find dragon repellent for the future.
All right. Well, I don't know who Schwen is, but I believe that is what he would have said. All right.
You said who was checking out the
The mail.
No, not the mail.
Oh.
The engines.
Lori, the engineer.
Lori.
Yeah, Lori.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
named
gonna
after
go.
the...
The girl
Named
with
after the
dog.
best.
I'm gonna go and check out the engines.
Great. Lori is wearing the, I think it was white jumpsuit. I'm just gonna double
Yes.
check. And is the engineer. She is checking, making sure everything's right. Oh, hi. Can I help you? Are you just hanging out?
Well, I actually wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh yeah. What's up?
Okay. So, where did you get these engines? Where did you get them from?
So these engines are specifically designed by the Gestalt Company and the aeronautical arcanists that designed the ships in the city that work for the company.
Okay. Well, I've seen some of the designs before, and that engine doesn't look standard to me.
It is a little heavy duty because we are a smaller frame transport, but we still carry the same payload as some larger ships, and so we just kind of needed a little bit beefier of an engine.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. Where did you get that? Where is that from? Who was making that for you?
I don't know. I just am a crew on this ship. I mean, you could
You're an
ask.
engineer. You should know
Well, I
these
just
things.
know how they work. I don't necessarily know why I was assigned to the ship, and just work on it. I know about how they run and can keep them going. I just don't. I'm not the creator, and I didn't build this specific engine, and so I don't know where it originated in its design.
Okay. So you really can't. You know about the engines, but then you say you don't know anything or where they're from.
Well, I know where it's from. It's from the Gestalt Company. They just gave us a bigger engine because our ship was smaller.
Is she like holding anything?
She has some tools in her hand.
I'm going to like just grab the tools out of her.
Okay.
Holding
Make a sleight of hand check.
So, yeah, okay. What? 19 plus.
Oh yeah. You just kind of.
Plus 11. That's a 20.
No, it's a 30.
That's wild.
Yeah, you take
30.
anything that you want from her hands, you take out of her hand.
Okay, I take them.
Now let me take a look at this, and I might be able to do this better than you.
Oh.
Oh, well. Okay.
So I'll just start looking. I mean, I don't know where she is really. She's in the engine room, right? Or not?
No,
room,
she's
but-
out on the top deck. She's
Okay.
she's next to the front engine.
So I'm going to just start looking for like loose nuts or anything like that, and
Great.
see if there's any like integrity issues.
Awesome. Make an investigation check.
While he's doing that, just an FYI, Dungeon Master's Guide, page 271, a creature can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from a target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's strength athletics check or dexterity acrobatics. If the attacker wins the contest, the attack causes no damage, but the defender drops the item. So
Yeah, but
that's
it's
the
not a weapon.
disarm action, if you wanted to know.
Well, great. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll say
not a
because he
weapon,
stole
it's
it
a
from her. That's why I was
Well, I'm
just
just saying that there's a disarm action in the DMG.
Thank you.
I rolled a 21.
21. You find
17 craft.
one loose bolt and one little panel that's little.
Okay, cool.
And you just kind of are like, oh, that's, yeah, you noticed those.
Okay. When I'm gonna when she's not looking,
Mhm.
I'm gonna unloosen the panel and look at the interior.
Now, when you say unloosen,
Do you mean loosen the panel or tighten the panel?
Unfasten. maybe. Unloosen.
Unfasten. There you go.
Well, she is keeping her eyes on you. So unless you're gonna say something to kind of get rid of her, she's gonna keep her eyes on you, and you won't have that solace. This.
Oh, I think
Something-
Thalen wanted you downstairs.
How did you know that?
He said that. He told me that before I came up here. Why do you think I came here?
You know?
Now
Well, I
I'm-
just thought you wanted to look at the engines. Okay. Make a deception check.
Cool.
Thank you.
3 chaps. Let's go. Deception. Strong. Deception. 12.
12. You sure you got this?
Yeah,
All right.
as quick as a torch.
Where was he?
Down on the middle floor.
Okay. And she climbs downstairs, and you are free with this engine.
Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna visually inspect and like maybe peer in, see where there's some interesting. If there's any, actually, I will be looking for anything that's like that I would tell is like a manufacturer's like
Looking for a maker's mark?
Sign.
maker's mark. I am looking for a maker's mark.
Looking for a Maker's Mark. Great. Well, very easily enough. You don't even have to roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Your passive investigation will sign up that you open and right there is a metal stamp of the Gestalt Company monogram.
Bam. Okay. All right.
It's right there.
Okay.
Right there.
It's also, I'll say, as you continue to dig a little bit, you find some initials You find the letters AA. And
It's powered by AA batteries.
yep,
Yes, it is.
and ET.
Alcohol.
E.T.
And E.T. and aliens.
I thought this was 306, not UFO.
All right. I'll close up the panel.
You make a history check.
Oh, okay.
Making you roll.
4 rolls.
Making you roll. You guys are next. Coming to
Oh,
you next.
am I waiting on this woman?
Yeah.
You're going to have to, yeah.
History. Oh, jeez. 20.
20. With a 20, you identify these initials pretty simply. The AA stands for Aeronautical Arcanists, and ET, in the position that they are, you know, being just kind of the craftsman's, like I'm gonna make my mark
Yeah.
on this more than the companies and the and the sub companies. So it's like the personal.
Right.
Yeah. Great. So
She's
Jeff's-
like Edward Thompson.
something like that. Maybe
Yeah.
that's not his name. Go change it. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, second deck. With Thalen, right?
Huh?
Kui upstairs said you were looking for me.
Yep.
Are you three with Thalen, or is it just him on his own?
I'll be with them.
I'll go with him. Yeah.
Great. Well, hi, all of you. What did you need?
What did he need? What did he need?
No, you. What did you need?
Yes. What did I need? Did he mention how long he was doing what he was doing?
No, he just said that he was gonna watch over while I asked you what you needed, because he said you needed me.
Right. And that was for an extended amount of time that I was meant to speak with you.
Is there an extended amount of time you would like to speak with me?
I think that this has been enough time. Have fun. Goodbye.
It was good to see you, Lori.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. I hope everything fixed itself. I guess you needed help and now you don't. So
I hope that everything fixed itself as well for you.
okay. She walks back up the stairs. Kui, you're log done. You're just kind of
Yeah.
leaning. You're leaning like nothing happened on the side of the engine.
We've worked together for months. I know what's going on.
That's amazing. I love it.
I'll just toss her the wrench. Say,
It's my off hours.
Clocking out.
Did you find anything?
No.
Okay.
Worked
And
like
you
5
kind of
minutes.
go wherever you want. Is there anything,
Montage.
Alba, Connie, Arayli, that you?
Well, I'm going over to find him so that he can teach me Dwarvish.
Great.
All right.
You too? Anything? Or are you just kind of hanging, waiting? Waiting is okay.
Probably.
That's what you're doing to plan, right? You just wait.
Yeah.
We're
Wait
watching.
wait for the plane to land.
Yeah.
Waiting. Anticipating.
I don't know that song.
It's Phineas and
Vince and Ferb.
Oh. So good.
We're watching. And we're waiting. It's a great one.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. Whatever. I will remember at some point.
Don't worry.
Tell me what
No
episode in the
one
comments.
saw that.
Dude, I need to go back and yeah.
It's good.
Arayli, you find
Oh,
Kui
like,
easily.
yes.
He's just kind of upstairs hanging out.
Yeah.
So you want a lone dwarfish, huh?
Yeah.
Step into my room.
Okay.
Okay. So,
The run.
first off,
And new teacher.
Okay. I was like, really?
New
Okay.
teacher.
this is how you say, I hate you, but much meaner.
So it's 2 days for you, right?
Yeah.
I can say this is your second.
Basically, she needs a
Okay.
lesson a day.
Yes.
Yeah, that was day 2.
This is day 2. Perfect.
Great. So, if nothing else is done, the night will fall. You all get your rest. Connie, your dreams, interestingly, are just filled with a rumbling that disturb the normal silence that you normally dream with. Just,
Like breathing.
yeah, like breathing.
Whoa.
It's like somebody snoring in your ears when you're sleeping, but scarier than that.
But scarier.
It's someone snoring in your ears, but you went to bed alone.
I know. That's what it sounds like.
That's kind of what happened. But you wake up the
terrifying.
next morning, and the grass below your ship as you've looked down is gone
Oh.
and has since been replaced by the rocky mountainside Rocky. That was a song I tried. I couldn't remember. And the wind's picked up a little bit. It's a little foggy. I'm trying to pick better music.
Rocky Mountainside music.
Do the tension,
That
but
one.
not
I found it.
dangerous
I got
tension.
it. I got it.
He's got it.
It's called Mountain Village.
It's a good one.
There's a little bit of fog that you're not necessarily used to. You could
Brisk.
there's kind of the every once in a while you get the sensation when you fly past the peak of a mountain and you like don't see it until it's like
Is it like our creaking
Right
echoing
there.
against the mountain?
a little bit.
Yeah.
It's the wind is loud enough and the forges that
wood.
it's not just that, but yeah, there's a lot of creaking going on.
Patched up wood.
And then you come into this valley and you kind of feel the mountains around you kind of go away. The captain begins to shout orders in Dwarvish. Who speaks Dwarvish? Just you two.
Well, kind
just
of.
you. Kind of.
Kind
You
of.
don't.
I know a
you
little.
You pick some of it up, but
Little.
you hear.
You know he doesn't hate them.
You hear begin the landing process. Mate on the stabilizers. And you watch as the first mate runs to the hand crank on the back engine and starts to rotate it. And you watch as the balloons kind of get a little bit smaller, and you hear the engines start to just dim a little bit as you start to descend. The 306 descends between two large mountains, kind of come into view, and you are going in between them. The captain kind of shouts over the wind to all of you who I'm assuming are on that top deck waiting, as you know that this is your morning when you're arriving. These peaks here are Iron Cleft and Multiclem. They're two of the tallest peaks in the entire range. Legend says that the Sparkbringer used this valley as a bed before burrowing below. He's just kind of shouting tribute to you guys.
Hey, that's kind of cool.
As you descend, Del and Lori are up. They have chains on the side of the decks, just kind of waiting, holding them at the ready. After 10 or 15 minutes of descent, that start descent, the fog kind of dissipates, and when you look over the edge, Alba, you see a half-mile wide tunnel in the ground, just like an open. Everybody sees this,
Just
but you see it first.
Better.
Just like a circle.
She can see in the dark.
Darkness past. And there's a large chain rectangle suspended across, seemingly waiting for you, waiting for the ship.
Like a net.
We're gonna land on
Like
it?
a net, but it's
Like a
almost
chain net?
like it. Well, no, if you did this with your hands and caught somebody, that's kind of what the chains are. It's not a full net. It's only a couple chains.
Sure.
But kind of like a chain net. Also, you see a ring of shiny white glass panes that are like diamond shaped on the inside rim of this hole that is all absorbing all of the light. The light goes past, but they're like glowing as the light kind of goes into them and shines through, but they're glowing as the light shines on them.
Cool.
You continue to descend. It kind of gets more rocky rocky, not like the landscape, but like on the ship. As you get closer to the chain, and you feel as the hull lands in these chains, and you watch as these Dylan and Lori start to throw chains and tie them and connect them, and kind of get everything connected. The ship is cradled in these chains and starts to, instead of descend flying, it starts to like rest into this system and is now cradled in this like chain basket that as you
So the chains rise up around us?
yeah
Oh,
yeah
dang.
Or we lower
the
down
engines
into
are low
Probably.
at a low hum as you descend, flying and being carried past the first layer of the city proper. As you enter into this gaping hole, the mountains dark around you, but then light below you as you see the city in the early morning. As you fly in all directions, you see lots of very small houses, almost like a slums, but they're made of stone, all of these houses. They're like adobes, but just full dark gray stone and less boxy and more just kind of traditional houses, but fully made of stone. To your left, which would be the eastern side, there was a large stone amphitheater that kind of protrudes out of the side, or out of the floor, that is towering over the surrounding area. And then to your right, a massive stone cathedral. And inside, you notice that there is multicolored light shining in. There's kind of reds and greens and oranges, all of the different colors on the spectrum, shining down into that cathedral. And you hear the bustle of the city, but it gets louder and louder as you get closer to the second layer. As you've stopped flying now, you're now just being carried by these chains as they lower. If you look up, they're snaking through the rocks on like a track. And as you swing down, you see a giant dock system, fully made of stone, like a pier and a parking lot all at the same time. You see hundreds, maybe thousands of different sized ships like this, with traditional baskets, ship-like baskets, all the different kinds of ships hanging, kind of resting and swaying in this dock. You see a large runway also, that's what you're headed for, but around the runway you see there are crowds kind of shouting and arguing, and you see dwarves in light blue jackets speaking to these crowds, and you hear shouting is happening. It just gets louder and louder, and people are shouting. This music is too calm.
Oh
Sure.
no.
Tensions rise as we descend.
Mountain City.
Mountain City was too.
Yeah, there's
calm.
2 tension sections in that.
Yeah.
One's good, one's bad.
Yeah, these dwarves are basically all shouting at each other, and these ones in blue jackets are kind of like, it's okay, calm down. Like they're all talking in dwarvish, so you don't understand at the moment. But the captain,
Slade the Blinter J.
as you descend into this runway, you hear shouting past you up, and the captain kind of yells down in common, "What's going on?" One of the blue dwarfs turn and is like, "They're closing the hatch. You were the last we could let in. No ships in or out."
Yikes.
That's not good.
He's like,
We're on lockdown.
"Why? The Fistfall have threatened to invade the city.
Oh.
We're going into lockdown."
See? I knew it.
The Fistful have COVID.
I'm going, yeah.
And everybody's kind of, it's not chaos, but it is like,
Sounds like it.
It's kind of chaos,
Kind of.
but it's
Mini
like
chaos.
controlled chaos. It's like we've
Dwarvish
closed
chaos.
We've closed it before. You can tell that a lot of these people are just like, we just want to leave. Can we leave? And they're like, no, we can't leave. You're not allowed.
All flights are canceled in and out of Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah. Basically, storms are coming.
Yeah.
But after like 10 minutes, you kind of get to the 306's dock, and you come to a rest, and the captain's like, all right, start the deboarding process. And you see there are a couple dwarves in black jumpsuits waiting outside to unload. Well, we had a little bit of a rougher entrance to the city than I thought. But welcome to Thundomir.
We have succeeded in our mission.
We have arrived. Thank you for defending us all the way. We appreciate it.
All right. I don't know what wish you made, Queen, but we'll be staying here for a bit. Maybe there might be, I don't know. And I gather my people close, and I say, we do have to go. We have to get out.
Wow,
There's always a way.
that's correct.
Nope.
There is always a
That's
way.
too excited. It's too excited.
That was
No.
like,
Tension was fine. I didn't mind.
I know. I just thought it was too tensiony.
No, things are tense. It's a tense moment.
this went from
It's just,
Just suddenly we're like,
it's not too tense enough.
I was about to ride that
Okay.
tension.
You're right. Keep going.
back at it.
Too tense.
Yeah, so we got to get out, is what I just said. What were you about to
Yeah.
say, Quee?
Yeah, this hasn't happened in a long time.
How long do you think?
Years. I mean, I don't remember being around the last time they did this.
Neither do I.
If you-
Okay.
The captain approaches you.
Sure.
we've had a lot of conversation over our 10 days, he says to you all. I don't know how you're gonna, and we've talked about you're trying to get somewhere else now after this. I mean, the only advice I could have before, I mean, you have to get off the ship. That's kind of why I'm here too. I'm kind of escorting you off, but
He's being cordial. I appreciate it.
but you might find answers with the voices of thunder.
Yes.
In particular, they're like one of their lead orators is a very intelligent man. His name is Elmer Loon. Which is a name that I haven't said out loud.
Just a name.
That I haven't ever said out loud before, just one you've heard in my head.
Oh.
Said to you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I knew that sounded
That
familiar.
was Joey talking to Laura.
Oh, sorry.
Do you say we've heard of him like out loud? Because that'd be hilarious.
I should have. Oh, I was meaning the voices of thunder, but I should have said it.
You
at
did
that
say the
point,
voices
too.
of the thunder, but he then
Yes.
says Elmerloom, Brickborn
I'm like,
is who I would.
That's a cool name.
I believe. And he shouts, "What day is it?" Somebody shouts, "It's the 34th." He's like, "That doesn't mean anything to me." I thought it would help. I would first check the closest place he might be is up. I think you might have seen it as we were flying in the stone stage on the light touched layer, the first layer of the city. He often performs and tells stories there. He would be my best bet as to how you could get out of the city or figure out how.
So we must find this Elmer man.
Phelan, let's find him.
Thank you for your advice.
You can continue to discuss. Now you must
Can we
deboard
go
the ship.
to a place that's semi-private? Is that possible?
I don't care where you go.
Right
you can't long
now,
rest here.
you'd have to. Yes, it'll just take you a minute.
That's fine. We
Yeah,
can
there
walk
you
there.
can. Yeah, you can. It's a giant. There are a couple like
This is
communal
weird, but
houses.
I'm picturing the giant, like, area on like interior Hoth. Does that make sense? And where it's like all of the
Yeah,
like
it's
inside, and
very
there's like
similar to that,
where they like
yeah.
walk up on the ships, and like it's just a very like a big old dock
it's just
area.
it's like that. It's like a pier. It's like Treasure Planet, the spaceport.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
all of those
But it's
things.
inside this like dark, and they
inside
just
a
close the
mountain.
hatch, so it's like dark as hell in here.
Well,
Diamonds.
as they close the hatch, thank you for saying that. As they close the hatch, you notice those glass panes that dimmed for a moment as the light went away, but then shine and daylight is replicated by these
There's,
these
like,
glass crystals
Yeah.
that basically fill the city with light.
Is it daylight?
It is.
For the purposes of like vampirism,
Yes.
is it daylight?
No. What?
Okay, well, see, because now you
it's bright
don't.
light.
Now you don't
No,
have
it's bright light.
disadvantage when
It's bright
you see
light.
stuff.
Oh, that's true.
It's bright light.
It's only in daylight does she have that
It's
issue.
bright light. It is replicated daylight.
Yeah. No, I'm just curious because
thank you.
now
That's
she
a good
doesn't
point.
see a
Good point.
disadvantage.
I was thinking about
Worth
you.
a-
too.
Because
Good
she has infravision, which is not like
Yeah.
she sees like it's basically what how drows see. They see they see heat
yeah.
signatures rather than like that's why they have
a submarine.
disadvantage when other races just have dark vision.
Um,
They have infravision.
Yeah, so that sorry, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, the city is lit by this artificial sunlight.
Bright light.
The bright
light.
The bright light coming from like you noticed as
get
the
it,
hatch
yeah.
closed, they close kind of in like a pattern and then like a comfortable
Like
beam
pattern?
of light. So, but yeah, you look, and there are a couple different buildings, like community areas, that you can get to a semi-private place.
Is there like a tavern or something?
I know a place.
Lead the way.
All right, let's go.
I'll take them to this place
We go.
called the Dingy Rock.
The Dingy Rock. Great. You make your way to the Dingy Rock. It's
Dingy
on
Rock
the-
Cafe.
It is on the
a lot.
exterior. It is a good walk into the city.
It's fine.
Because
following.
the main so you get to the Dingy Rock very simply.
Is it difficult terrain?
It is not difficult terrain.
So, well, I mean, so when I'm walking through the city, am I experiencing crowds? Am I pushing past
Here-
Disney World filled with like tons of people?
Here, no. I mean, it is, but this is like
The docks were crowded. We got out of that.
yeah. You kind of walk out of the crowds.
Cool.
The docks are very crowded, but a lot of people are on their ships, are trying to figure out what's happening, are keeping maintenance. You bump into a couple people. A couple people accidentally shoulder check. Probably each and every one of you just kind of like, oh, sorry, and keep walking.
And by a shoulder check, do you mean hip check? Because they're all dwarves?
Yeah, if they're short.
Yeah. Couple
Except
humans.
us.
There are the occasional taller folk, not all humans. But
But we
people-
are at a place.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. 90% at least of the city is dwarven. So you are at a place.
Right.
But a lot of people, I mean, you're just like, sorry.
So
sorry.
what's the tavern feel like? Look like?
Well, it is made of stone, as you could probably guess, but is carved in a way to mimic a wooden tavern, with the square frame and the like pointed roof. But as the roof comes to a point, you see that it extends up to the ceiling, kind of as like a tall. It's built into this column.
Is it built into a column or like the wall?
A column.
Okay.
Yeah, there are lots. As you get deeper and closer to the cavern stop at the edge of the city, more and more columns start to fall, and you have you not weave because they're not close to each other, but kind of go in between to get to places. And this one looks like it's built into a column.
So I assume a lot of it is actually structural support.
Yeah, a lot of it is.
cool.
But you get into the Dingy Rock, and it is a. Actually, why don't you describe it, Queen?
Bruh.
I'm just kidding.
No, I can do it.
Yeah, do it.
All right. So there's a small eating area. It's all bar top though. Okay. On one side, you've got the bar that kind of goes into a U, and then there's like a kitchen in the back, and then there's this there's kind of like this open space, and a door on the far right as you enter.
All right.
I think I've got it, but just in case. Say that all again. I was listening.
All right. So you've got kind of this like food eat bar area.
Foodie bar area
Okay. It's all bar stool, bar
for
top.
food eating.
There's like a U bar. Okay. It's like a U bar top, and then you've got where your bartender works, the kitchen in the back. Okay, behind maybe a wall or something. You enter into like this small galley area, and then there's like an open space, maybe for extra party space, but it's not being used. And then there's like a door on the back wall. That make sense?
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Thank you
When
for
you say
describing it.
U-bar
Got
shape,
it.
you're referring to the shape of the bar, but
Yeah.
it's downward. So it extends out from the wall.
I guess it like hugs the wall on two walls, and then the third one has a
like,
space
here's the
behind
wall.
it.
Yep.
And it goes like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Got it. It
Yep. We're on the same
extends
page.
outward.
We're on
Hey,
the same page.
I'm here for that. I'm visualizing the space, and I walk in and I sit down.
There.
Norm.
Yeah, you notice being taller that as you walk in, there is the floor
6'2".
the floor inside the bar is raised so that they can be like tall standing behind the bar.
Yeah, nice.
And the dwarven man, long dark dwarven hair braided and a long like round beard that walks up and is like, "Hi, welcome to the Dingy Rock.
So it's an
The name's Zephin. How can I help you?"
It's long and
Big round beard. I got it.
Long hair that's braided, and it's long. It's like a Santa beard, like a traditional Santa beard, but like dark black.
black.
Hello.
Black Santa.
Yeah. Let me see what you have on tap. The stone stout for all of my companions.
Great.
Looking over the bar.
The one stone stout each. That will be.
That will be
1 silver each.
Here's a gold. The rest we'll spend probably as we go.
Great.
I'll open a tab.
Great. Well, I will tell you when you need to re-up payment, or I'll just add it up after this gold. Thank you.
Cool.
I'll bring it right back.
All right. Right. So, sorry, I went into business mode. Let's see. Okay, so Kui, I was mentioning, or I was listening to the captain, and as soon as he mentioned Mr. Brickborn, you gave me the head signal. No, why is that?
I don't trust him.
Okay.
He doesn't do good deals, especially the people that work for him.
Who are the people that work for him?
They're pretty obvious to see.
Okay, so not the thieving types.
No, it's not dishonest work, but it's
I'm not sure I understand.
We will know them when we see them.
Well, you will, but they, I mean, the people that do business with them always want a profit. They're not doing it for the sake of the betterment, but profit.
So it will benefit them as well as us. Always.
Probably they'll benefit more from what they want, or from what they want you to do.
Okay, well then I guess that's one of our options. We might benefit then by splitting up and going multiple ways. I don't know what's with us having 5. Can't really split 3 ways anymore.
What should we find?
Well, he said he has to find a way out.
Right, I'm gonna see if I can find transport or something like that. He mentioned Elmerloom. I don't mind visiting Elmerloom. If you say it's a lost cause, then I don't know what the other place to talk to
you
would be.
can go and talk to Elmerloom. I'm
I
not
want
going
to
to
go
be
talk to Elmerloom.
I don't know, do you have any other recommendations or things that would be important? I have also 739 gold pieces burning a hole in my pocket, and I know we're now headed into war-torn territory as the Fistfall are threatening siege.
Well, I know a guy. I haven't talked to him in a long time. But, his name is Taryn. He works on one of the lower floors. Or levels.
This one. He works on the one you're on.
He must have moved. He might be around. Wait, bartender.
Bartender.
Bartender!
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Have you heard of a guy named Taryn?
Oh, you mean like Taryn of Taryn's top-notch boat shop?
I never liked that name. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a couple, probably 500 feet that way.
500 feet. Okay. Yeah. Well, I do know a guy. His name is Taryn. Go away.
He's 500 feet that
Go
way.
away.
Thank you for your time.
Of course. And the bartender heads off, after answering your question about Taryn.
Okay, so I do know a guy, his name is Taryn. I guess he works pretty close to here.
500 feet that way.
Yeah, so you've heard. He might be able to help us. He might.
All
What-
right. What?
Oh, what does he do?
He knows about boats.
Like the one we just rode?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the flying boats.
I don't hate that. Transport is-
in the world.
Oh. Strange
I can
voice.
do that, sorry, yeah.
All right, so no, I mean, the one time we made that heist plan months ago, you should have. It's fine.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
what do you say? You and Connie go and visit your friend Taryn. Alba and Rayleigh go and visit Elmerloom. See what he has to offer. And I'm going to go and speak to any government official that knows what's going on in the place we're going. It's an added detail I wasn't prepared for, but I will resolve it.
Great.
Perfect.
Does everyone here strictly speak Dwarvish?
You don't know. I mean, no.
Oh.
The bartender has spoken common.
Okay, cool.
In this
so,
environment.
So they can speak other language.
It's
Other
like
languages.
when you go to France and everybody speaks English. That's kind of what the vibe is, I'm
I
guessing.
got you.
Yeah.
Kind of a little bit. So let's start with Connie and Queen.
Wait, hold on. Do you guys want to do that?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
That's
Yes.
a great plan.
Great.
All right.
We'll succeed.
Like we
Are you guys splitting up from here? Or are you all going to Terrence?
Well, I
and
mean,
then
I was
splitting?
gonna have lunch and then I was gonna go.
Short rest?
Yeah.
Great, you can have lunch. You don't get
Probably all
short.
splitting
No,
up,
it's
I'm
more
sure.
just roleplay wise.
Yeah.
We are people that eat food.
That's true.
I will say,
I use the bathroom
That-
in game.
your conversation is likely to take place before any of them get to where they're supposed to go.
Okay.
Just timing wise, if that matters to you at all.
Sure. It always does.
It's like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
great. Your food is brought to you. You pay. You do all the things.
Sweet.
How much do I owe him at the end of my tab?
Oh,
Another silver.
All right, cool. I'll just say I have 738 gold pieces.
Great.
Right on.
So, let's start with the closest, Queen and Connie. You head over to the very oddly shaped Terrence Top Notch Boat Shop.
Is
It
it
has a
shaped like a boat?
wonderful, it's an upside down boat.
oh, wow.
It's shaped. It has a very large sign that's like Terrence top-notch boat shop. One of those like different for every word.
Like when a murderer writes their like
Yes.
who they're
Yeah,
Oh my
next.
in
God,
different.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The magazine.
And
Uh-huh.
and you hear coming from inside.
Okay.
That's a hardworking.
Go.
Mom and Dad, what are you doing in there?
Oh.
Well, after you.
I guess I'll gesture to Hydrulikani to go into the door.
I'd write this out now.
The sounds he just made?
No. Yes.
Oh.
The sounds.
Crack. Bang, bang, bang. There you go.
Actually, I'll just walk in first.
So Kui, you head into this space, and it is a very open, almost like warehouse, but it's a lot smaller. There is one torture hanging from the ceiling that you see its belly is open. And
You're referring to a boat?
yes,
There is a
I-
torture on the ceiling. Its belly is open.
I know.
Yeah.
I was.
That's
like,
what I heard.
that's what I said.
I
Torture is
know.
what I mean, no. So
Technically
well, I'm not
true.
going to explain what a torture is until Connie goes inside.
Yeah.
To somebody who doesn't know what one is.
I'm watching.
My
I'm there.
goodness.
I'm
Are
still
you
trying to figure
going?
out the sign.
So, Connie, when you walk in after, a torture is a very small how. Think similar-ish in size to like a rowboat. Maybe a little larger. But it looks like a speedboat basically. And its hull is opened. And you see hanging kind of upside down, hammering, is this wiry dwarven guy with like fluffy gray hair and a short beard. He's like, "Oh hey, Kui, it's been a little bit.
It has.
What's going on?"
Nothing. I'm just. Can you come down here?
"Yeah, of course." And he just falls.
He's busy with
Ow!
his notch.
Ow.
Okay,
He has time for
what's
us.
going on?
Um,
I must stop doing that voice. It hurts my throat.
hey, I know it's been a while, but can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what do you need?
Well, we're trying to get out of here. We're stuck.
Oh, and the hatch is closed.
Yes. I'm surprised you realized that.
Well, I heard the shouting.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
I stopped for a second to hear what the shouting was. Realized I wasn't going to die and went back to work.
You know, I'm so surprised you can hear over all that smashing you do.
Sometimes me too.
Yeah.
But you're trying to get out with all the smashing. Or with all the hatch closed.
Yeah. We try. We want to.
We should definitely get out with all the smashing.
Whoa!
This is my friend, Hydrulikani.
Hi, Julikani.
No.
Hello,
Hydrulikani.
Hi, Julikani.
Of
Yes.
Terran's Knot Shop. The
Terrence,
top boat.
top? Repeat or say with me. Top? Does he speak common?
Walk back. outside.
Where are you from?
Terran's Knot Shop.
Terrence not shop.
I don't know how to get out.
But you have the top boat. The sign says so.
No. The shop of boats is top notch. Are you sure he speaks common?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Well, okay. There must be something, you know, because I know the people you've dealt with. I've dealt with them before.
I mean, the only direction I could give you would be lower into the city, and or talking to somebody that knows more than me. I don't. All I know how to fix boats, and when the hatch is open, that's great.
You're not really helping me.
There's a
Perhaps we
lot
must
I'm
go
really great
lower
with,
to go upper.
but
You've got a point
not.
there. I mean, do you think that if we find something down there, we could probably go up?
Yes, then we'll go with the smashing plan.
I mean, if you're hitting rocks, not like what you do.
The smashing success plan.
Where are you gonna go? I mean, this.
It's your
You
plan.
know that I don't know a lot that's not about boats.
Yeah, that's a little reason why I left. I guess. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Like I want to help you.
Okay,
I mean,
well-
if the hatch is open by after the celebration of seas, there's a race. I need a pilot.
This is how he baits me.
Just you know what? Go and figure out how you're gonna get out, or how you're gonna open the, and then come back and see me. And you're
When's
my
the
top-notch
race?
pilot. When?
Yeah,
The end of the week. 7 days from now.
7 days from now.
Yeah. So,
What's the track look like?
it's around the peaks. It's up. It's high altitude.
It's outside of the.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so the hope is in 3 days starts the celebration of the seas. The celebration of the seas. It's a 3-day long celebration. You know, we've been a part of it. Happens every year. Celebrate the Majesty. I don't know. And then right after, there's a race, high altitude.
Okay,
They wouldn't open the gate in time for war.
that's true. They closed the gate.
Well, that's if it's open, then there's a race.
Wow. So if it doesn't open, there was no race.
Well, we'll postpone it.
There's no other way out.
If you can, well, somebody else might know a way out. Somebody just has to know more than me.
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry.
is my room still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to my room.
Great. You walk up the side stairs. It's like a lowered garage, and you walk up.
Silently follow.
And it's there right on the left, and you walk up the stairs.
Okay.
I'll open up the door. It's weird. Okay. So I open the door, and there's like just a bunch of. It's like a measly bed on my left, and then it's just like parts, just gadgets and stuff
Yeah.
lining the walls. And then I start shifting through my stuff, or through like a bench that I have, and I'm kind of just like tossing these like parts behind me. Maybe one of them flies at a Hygelicon or something.
Probably. Just
And
bounce
then
off.
I take out I find it, and it's another letter to Mark. And I pocket that.
Great.
And then
Okay. That's it. Let's go.
Have we achieved our goal?
Yeah, I've got this.
Did he hold it?
Yeah.
A letter.
A letter. It's just a letter in an envelope. Pretty much all we needed. I guess we can try to go down. That's the way we can get out. Let's go.
All right.
All right. So you head towards the center of the city. Alba and Aurelie,
Yes.
you two, as Connie and Kui left, walked with Thalen towards the center of the city, looking for different things. One, Thalen looking for a government official. Thalen, the blue-jacketed dwarves stick out to you as you get back onto the docks. And you two don't necessarily know where you're going, but you're walking to the center of the city to try to get to the light-touched layer.
Okay. So we find somebody walking around, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah?
how do we get to the light touch layer?
Oh, look for the GBLs.
What's
They're
a
just on the
G-
edge. On the edge of the city.
What's a GBL?
The go-between layers?
Ah, okay. All right, let's go, Alba.
Like, duh.
Okay. Duh.
Thalen, are you still with them, or are you going to separate it with
Oh,
kind
sorry.
of off? No, you...
I just I just walk away.
Yeah.
Bye.
Probably you go to the GBL.
I probably, I mean, it'd be like if I said goodbye to you, I'd be like,
Peace.
and then I would just walk away.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be anything weird. It would just be like, hey, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
Great. Well, Alba leading the way, Aurelia following. You approach a very large, the edge of the balloon yard, which is what you've kind of heard spoken out. This place called the balloon yard, the dock, and an open concept station, like a train or bus station, catches your eye, with a very large sign with the letters GBL.
We found it.
Yes.
It's very similar to a
Do they
bus.
sell boomboxes here?
No. That's a good though. I realized that as I said it that last time.
That's a good one.
It's as you kind of approach, there are a few benches to be sat at, an awning to block some of the light from above, and a dwarf, kind of a little stout, small dwarf guy, just like standing, in a little booth. He's got 3 levers in front of him, and then there are like elevator rooms, just like suspended over the edge, held up by chains on all sides. And he's just kind of sitting there. It's like a ticket booth, too.
Oh, okay.
Well, excuse me.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you going up or down?
Up.
Up? Are you sure? You don't sound sir.
I think
I
up.
think it was up. I don't
I
know
think it's
now.
up.
The light layer.
The light touch layer?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
light
that's
touch
just
layer.
up one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perfect.
No, shh. Made us doubt ourselves.
I just wanted to make sure you knew where you were going.
Thanks.
Okay, that'll be 1 gold each.
Perfect. I'll
Okay.
pay for both.
Oh,
Oh, thank you. Get on the right layer, or the right one.
Okay.
Okay, hold on to the awning.
really like grabs on.
And it starts to lift. And it takes about 10 minutes to get up.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Dang.
It's a big hole.
Apparently.
yeah,
Yeah.
giant. Thalen, as they ride up there, we'll come right back to you guys. You just have 10. No, I'm just kidding. 10 minutes later, Aurelia and Alba emerge from and see a very similar station with a like a human girl sitting, just kind of like, hi, welcome to the light touch layer.
Black makeup.
I know. Is she like an emo girl?
Hi, I'm Aurelia. This is Alba.
Hello.
Hi.
I think we're trying to get to where they tell stories.
Oh, the stone stage?
Correct.
It's that way.
How far?
If you walk like 45 feet, you'll see it.
Perfect.
It's really tall.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys walk and approach the stone stage, and it is imagine if you were to cut the Colosseum in half. That's how tall it is.
Wow.
In the center of this place.
Jeez.
Is it on the wall? Like embedded in the wall?
It's freestanding.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Freestanding. A giant. It is an amphitheater though, so you
Right.
enter as you step into the stone
Is it a good
stage.
downhill type thing?
And when you say we cut it in half, is it this way or this way?
No,
Oh.
like you take the top off.
It's just not as tall.
Oh.
It's just not as tall.
I thought I was
Sorry.
picturing a semicircle against.
Well, it is, but the back half of the circle. Let me describe it when they get inside.
Okay.
I described that's the exterior. The exterior of the Colosseum is what it looks like.
Bet.
Sorry.
Okay, cool.
As you step into the stone stage, you find yourself enveloped in the grandeur of a massive medieval dwarven amphitheater. Made meticulously from rugged stone, the walls rise tall and sturdy, adorned with intricate carvings depicting ancient tales. The seating area, kind of as you walk forward, you see kind of the whole theater. Fashioned from massive slabs of polished granite, forms a semicircle around the central stage, providing ample room for a multitude of spectators. Kind of as you walk, you see up over to the side from this main area, you have 2 side steps. Series of broad stone steps ascend from the entrance to the tiers, each one etched with runes and symbols that seem to pulse with faint magical light, just kind of lighting your feet as you walk. Torches are on the walls, also encased in iron, and they cast more of a warmer glow. And it smells like you can smell the stone. You're just enveloped like a stone everywhere. As I'm assuming you walk out into the large seating. As you walk out, the stage is a marvel. It is gorgeous, a broad platform of solid stone with, you see like on the wall behind is a mosaic of gemstones that kind of shine in the torchlight. On the bottom layer of this amphitheater is more seating, and then a step up to the main stage that has 2 large columns that are freestanding, but there's a like small building behind it. And on these pillars, more scenes from history, more animated like paintings or carvings. The acoustics are really, really good. And you can tell because there's a small crowd trickling in. And there are people down at the front, but you can hear them, not the conversation, but just the rah, really, really well from the back row. And yeah, that's
we came
really
in
what
from
you
the
see.
top. So we would have to go down the
Yeah.
stairs.
Correct.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's go down there.
Yeah, let's go see.
Yeah, so you walk to the front, and there is a small crowd of people. You see more people are kind of trickling in. And be like, oh, hi, and wave to you, kind of friendly. And they just
Theater kids.
and they're just kind of waiting.
Okay, well, I go up to someone, and I'm like, hey, I have a
Hi.
question.
Oh yeah,
Have you heard of the Voices of Thunder?
yeah. They're performing here in like an hour.
Oh,
An
my-
hour?
These are the early people.
My goodness, you guys are here
Can we get
early.
the good seats?
Well-
We just want the good seats. I mean,
Oh
if you're
my
here now,
gosh.
you can like reserve them and then leave.
That's interesting. Where are they though? Currently, like their people.
They're kind of everywhere. They travel. They tell stories. They kind of walk. Their headquarters in the library is super far down in the.
Oh my god.
But like, I mean, are you looking for someone? Ooh.
Yes.
Theater kids. Weirdos.
Elmer.
Me too. I mean, I'll take it.
Elmer Loom.
Elmaloom. He's leading the performance off.
Great. Is he probably in the library?
No, he's probably on his way, but I couldn't tell you where he is. But like, if you wait here or like save seats, like you can save like more seats. Like if you have friends, like I have like 6 friends coming.
Her jacket's just laid out.
Got like 3 jackets and like a belt and like 2 shoes.
Got the person ones. Yeah. it's-
Yeah. You can like save seats in like the second row. There's like this row is open, and you can like watch his legend. And then like there's a meet and greet after. It's awesome.
Oh man.
Well,
Well, we have to do the meet and greet. Since we're here.
I was like, she's going to say something. We have to. That was so good. That's good.
well,
All right.
if they don't come sooner, I guess we'd have to do that.
Yeah. I mean, okay, here's the plan. I have an idea. Wait. Is she still standing
yeah.
here with us? Okay. Are we, like, not allowed on the stage?
No.
We're gonna find a way. You need to just hold on a second. We need to find our way onto the stage somehow.
Why?
Right there.
I think we should step
I mean,
away.
if you just save your seats, like
Let's
I mean, if you're
slowly
trying to meet,
scoot.
I mean, are you scary? Am I supposed to not tell you how to meet Elmer Loom?
No. We're
if
we're
anything,
not.
we shouldn't be telling you how to meet Elmer Loom.
I know how to meet Elmer Loom. He's got a meet and greet after the show.
Well,
How
see?
much-
Now
how
we
much
all
was
have
it?
the information.
I don't remember. That's
Well,
rude.
Girl's got a
That's
lanyard.
rude.
It says 4-day pass. Like she's ready.
All I'm saying is you could save seats, come back in an hour, and be fine.
Okay, where do
Okay,
we
cool.
purchase the tickets?
Oh, it's free admission.
So, even the meet and greet?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
great.
that's rude to ask, you know.
apparently.
Well, you just asked me how much I paid, and that's like a rude thing to ask. Like if you said how much does it cost, that's a different question.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So it's free, but you paid how much?
Well,
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, and we walk away.
Yeah.
All right, we need to get onto the stage.
how do you suppose to do that?
There's probably a back entrance. Because you said that there's like the stage and there's
There's-
like a room back
Yeah,
behind,
There's like
right?
a small building. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Should-
where we need to be.
Do you think there's an entrance if we go out to the back?
Yes.
Well, let's try
do
it.
All right, you walk around to behind, and and you don't see an entrance.
Well, that's not helpful.
Okay.
Dang
Can't
it.
even look.
No, that you're looking. You
We're
can't find
looking,
one.
I'm assuming.
There's
Yeah,
no
for
door.
free.
For free.
There's no exterior doors to this place.
Well, dang it.
Just yeet on the
Well.
stage.
Yeah,
We
I'm
might
gonna
have
just
to.
go on to the stage and
All
go
right.
back
One
in the
step.
back and wait for them.
Sounds like a plan.
Great.
All right.
So, make an athletics check.
Oh,
It's a tall stage.
Oh,
There's not side
I
stairs.
am a short cat.
No, I mean, are you trying to jump or are you trying to go to the
Oh
stairs?
no, I was just kidding. Sorry. It was more of a joke.
Are you going to the
but-
stairs to walk up on
Yes,
stage?
we will go to the stairs.
As you approach,
good.
you get on the stage, and as you approach the back, somebody runs out and says, "No, nobody's allowed back here."
But we're with Elmer Lumen, the voice of Thunder.
Yes!
As he takes that in, we're gonna pick up there next time.
Chaos! Yes!
Thank you so much for watching. We've been Roll to One, and we'll see you next time on the Laruusian Legends.